We are live. Hi, Donna.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Oh, fantabulous. Absolutely fantabulous. As you can see, I'm very, very casual today. I always have to wear my earrings, right? But I'm definitely el casual today. I'm wearing my, I'm kind of doing a selfless promotion. I knew it was going to happen. I'm doing a selfless promotion.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a selfless promotion for my husband's high school, South Blue Springs South High School.
Oh.
My husband teaches that. He teaches meteorology and television broadcasting. So
How cool is that?
yeah. Did you have a happy New Year, Donna?
We did. We didn't, we're at the age we don't do much, but sometimes, but we had a really good time, so it was good. How about you? What did you do?
Well, my husband and I chaperoned a church youth dance, which was actually quite a bit of fun because they turn off all the lights and turn on these black lights. And they had a room where they were applying glow-in-the-dark paint, and they all wore white T-shirts.
Oh, wow.
Really cool to see these kids dancing all over the place with like glow-in-the-dark stuff, and they had it like on their arms and their nails, and it was just a lot of fun. And then that ended at 11:30, and then we always every year go to IHOP, International House of Pancakes. And we always go there after the New Year and just have I always get an omelet. I get the same thing every year, but it was pretty neat. Our 17-year-old daughter caught up with us, and so the three of us got to eat together, which is pretty neat. So yeah,
Wow.
So it's a new year. We're ready to rock this year. It was just so cool to see a lot of the really neat inspirational things that people were putting on their wall, on the news feed. It's just this is the time when a lot of people just kind of reevaluate where their lives are at and where are we in this process. And one thing I want to make sure I stress is that if you're just now, if you're frustrated, you're not the level that you want to be with your business, or if you haven't started a business yet, but you want to consider, finding freedom, being able to work from home, we do want to make sure you understand that this is a process. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight. Now, it would be nice if it did, but realistically, starting an online business does take daily, consistent action. Would you agree, Donna?
Oh, well, that is so true, because we get so caught up in the mindset or the thinking because we hear everybody else talking that this is like the easiest job in the world. Just sit at your desk and do a couple posts or, make friends on Facebook and your business is going to explode, or join some groups and your business will explode. And that is so nothing farthest from the truth.
Yeah, all that stuff does help. It helps.
Yes.
But and that's one thing that we want to do is we really want to invite you. We want to definitely invite you to invite you to take advantage of our trainings that we have to offer, because even though all that is very important, there's still some basics that you need to establish. And what we like to do is we'd like to invite you to get access to all of our trainings, which is theblogbabes.com/register. And we also are putting together courses to get you started on the right foot, and that is theblogbabes.com/courses. And or if you're on our blog, if you go to our website, theblogbabes.com, you also will be able to get immediate access. If you just look at the menu bar at the top, you can click right on over as well. But register and courses is definitely, we definitely want to recommend that you make sure that you're at least a subscriber so that you can get access to trainings like this that we have been doing in the past, and you'll also get access to the new trainings that we're doing, because I really don't believe in holding things back. There are certain things that we do reserve for our inner circle members. There's things that we reserve for our clients, but the basic gist of it though is we're not going to stop talking about how important it is to brand yourself and some of the basics that you just need to make sure is established, because if you don't have that basic covered, it's going to be really hard to succeed. That's why, there's like a 97% failure rate in this industry, because once it starts getting really hard, that's when your mindset really needs to kick in. You really have to decide, is this something that you want?
Mhm.
And it really shouldn't matter what company you're with or what team that you're on. It's what's in your mind. And if it's in your mind, you know, you want to stay consistent with, you know, you can make any vehicle work for you. I really, truly believe that. Donna and I are both in 2 different network marketing companies. And, you know, so it's not like you have to be with a specific company to make it work. Because, Donna, I know there's people that are having massive success in your company, right? As well as in mine. And so it's just doing the right things, taking the daily consistent steps that you need to take. And what we're going to talk about today, guys, is we're going to talk about utilizing social media to find leads. And what I want to ask you, though, is, Donna, when we say find leads, what do we think of a lead? What is a lead to us?
I would say a lead is more like someone that I can strike up a conversation with, and I can look at it 2 ways. I'll go one way first. You can strike up a conversation with, and then you're hoping that maybe one day you can share your opportunity with, or or whatever you're doing online, you want to share with them, or you can look at it the other way. It's someone you want to develop a relationship with, in the knowing that you probably do have something knowing that you have something that you can offer them, but before you're ready to just jump out there and just kind of devour them and just kind of throw up all over them of all your opportunities, then you also you can develop that relationship and take the time to nurture it, just like if you were sitting across the table from someone having coffee.
Exactly. Okay, so let me ask you this. If you could only talk to so many people a day, who would you rather talk to? I mean, let's think about this, guys. Let's get down to the basics, okay? Whatever business you're in, who are you going to feel most comfortable talking to, right? Because you do want to talk about your business, but when you do online marketing, it's a lot different than offline marketing. Like on the offline marketing, the network marketing world, it's almost like the 3 feet rule, right? Where it's like anybody within 3 feet from you is a prospect. And the thing is that when you're making a personal connection to somebody face to face, it's easier to talk about your business, I would think, if you're brave enough to. I know a lot of people are scared to approach people, but it's because they know you, but just simply by looking at your face and by hearing, having a conversation with you. And some of them might know you. That's why they always recommend make a list of all your friends and family members, because the ones that know you are going to be the ones you want to target first. But when you're online, we don't know each other very well, right? We're starting to get to know each other. Now we've got some relationships that we've created through Facebook, which is just awesome, right? But that's the thing, is how do we get people to know, like, and trust us? And if we were going to have a conversation with them, if we were able to meet face to face, don't you think that we would want to be meeting with people that were mostly like us, right?
Yeah,
most likely. The people that we hang around with, at least for me, are people that are usually around my age, right? And I usually hang around women, right? And so for me, my target market is going to be, so you first need to think of on a personal level. Like, on a personal level, do you want to be having a conversation with somebody that is totally different, that has totally different interests? Like I'm an animal advocate. I love animals. I'm the neighborhood stray cat feeder. And so if I hang around women, my friends are women, and they're in their 40s and older, right? So I think I'm going to feel more comfortable, going to lunch and sitting with a woman that's my age, so we can talk about some of the issues that we have to deal with, right? As opposed to maybe a man that is totally fine, of course. So if you're a man, don't be offended. But a man that hates animals, and is a completely analytical left brain thinker, that is not somebody I'm going to really connect with. And so, you know, but if you are a left brain thinker, like if you're very analytical and you connect with those kinds of people, those are going to be the people that you want to target first. So I hope that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's learning. It's learning, like we know of other people that are calling it like your avatar, knowing who your perfect prospect is, or knowing who the best type of people that you can relate to on a personal level, but also then on a business level. You want people that are kind of in the mindset of being open to an opportunity to grow a business online, or an opportunity to grow, even get into any type of business. You want people that are open to that. You don't want somebody that's totally neglecting that, or just saying, no, I'm, shut off. Of course, it's going to be easier to talk to people that you can relate to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys a tool. Now, this is really basic, but at the same time, you know, this is going to be an eye opener for a lot of you. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to share with you how to find people that are going to probably be in your target market. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick, okay? Because that's probably what you're here for, right? Is to get a ninja tip here, something covert. I don't know where I came up with that word. I started saying that. Oh, okay. Do you guys see my screen?
Yep, we got it.
Awesome, awesome. Okie doke. Okay, guys. Now, many of you that have been doing, online marketing, especially with Facebook, for quite some time, probably know this, and that you probably also know that this has changed recently. But there is a tool called Facebook Graph Search. Okay. Now, Facebook Graph Search has made changes. It's not as detailed as it used to be, where back in the past, I could go in and I could say, women who are not my friends, that are self-employed, that like anti-aging, or that like organic food. And it would give me a list of these women, okay? That is very, very detailed, but you're not as detailed now, but you can still find targeted leads using this graph search. Now, it's not as detailed, but here's an example. Like, for instance, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to show you how this works, because you can still find leads using this. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to type women who are older than 40. All right, it pulled it up right here. You see that? Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see it better. Okay, women who are older than 40. I'm going to hit search, and let's see what it comes up, what pulls here. Okay, what it just did, actually reduce that a little bit, is if you look here, guys, I'll go to the top again. It's going to, by default, show me posts of women who are older than 40. It's also going to show people. So if I click on people, it's going to give me a list of people who are older than 40. Now, as you can see, a lot of these are women that I'm already friends with. Okay? And then you can click on photos. You can click on photos. Oh, it doesn't give me results for that. Okay. How about pages? It's thinking. All right, so I don't know really how I would utilize this more. I haven't. Oh, here's groups. Groups for women that are old. I'm not sure how exactly that would help me in this particular example. But let me get a little bit more specific. Okay, let me go back to posts. I don't know if that will make any difference. But women who are older than 40, who are not my friends. Let's see what it gives me now. Women who are older than 40 who are not my friends. No posts. Let's see if there's any people. Women who are older. My friends. Well, isn't that something? I just took off the word who, and it's given me, okay, do you see what I did there?
Yeah.
I fiddled with it a little bit. Women who are older than 40 are not my friends. So these women are older than 40 are not my friends. Now let's start getting into an interest. Let's see. Women who are older than 40 are not my friends. Let's say and like, let's just go for hunting. Do you think there's any women that are older than 40 that are not my friends that like hunting? I'm just kind of curious.
Oh, I bet there are.
Well, okay, let's see here. Let me click on people. Well, I know there's more than that. Okay, so we've got a list of women who are not my friends that are older than 40 that like hunting. How cool is that? Now, guys, I'm not a hunter. In fact, I'm an animal advocate. Do you get where I'm going with this? If I were a hunter, if this is something that I specifically had an interest in, do you think that I would be more apt to connect with these women? These women would be more apt to connect with me, you know? So, if let's say we're in the anti-aging industry, the niche. Let's say that's our niche. That's our network marketing company, okay? Or beauty, makeup, that's for women that are older than 40, okay? Because I'm older than 40. And, this would be, if I was interested in hunting, if that was something that I had a common interest with, I could connect with these women. And basically what you do, guys, is you want to be really careful not to just add them as friends. You don't want to add more than 10 people a day as a friend, or else you could get your hand slapped by Facebook, okay? Because Facebook does not want you to just be going out friending people, especially if you don't have any connections. But what I do like about this is it does share with you, it does usually list the people that you have most connections with by having mutual friends, okay? So, it's just not, I don't think it's a coincidence that a lot of these women are also self-employed, because I have a lot of mutual friends that are, self-employed and are internet marketers and network marketers. So I can see that if I liked hunting, I could see a connection with a lot of these people. Now, I don't know if you can get really specific, like, let's see if we can, I don't see, in the past we could be specific on where they live. Live in Kansas City. Let's see if that will work. I don't know if it will, but you just never know. Well, yeah, let's see. It's, you just have to fiddle with it to see. But this is a really, really good tool. So I don't know, Donna, is there anything that you want me to look up in regards to, let's see, women who are older than 40 and not my friends and that like, let's see, oh, here, Weight Watchers. If you have a weight loss product, right? Yeah, let's focus on that. Let's see if we can find somebody, some people that like Weight Watchers that are older than 40 that are not your friends. Hold on, I know you can find this because I found it before. That like Weight Watchers. Let's see if that works.
Did you try who, Michelle? Like who like Weight Watchers?
Let's try that.
Did you try it already?
I don't think so. Who like Weight Watchers? I'm going to say and like Weight Watchers. Did I already try that?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it was women who are older than 40 and are not my friends and like Weight Watchers. So I think I'm seeing a common thread here. And there's more than that. Okay, check this out, guys. Women who are older than 40 are not my friends and like Weight Watchers. So as you can see, I've got quite a few people I could reach out to. Now, I don't know if I can also, like, if you have a common interest on something like, and like hunting, I don't know if it will allow me to go that far. Let's see if it'll work.
They really changed that whole thing.
They sure did.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people didn't even know that this was available.
Yeah, that's true.
So my point is, though, is that the closer you get to finding someone that is like-minded, that have the same interests as you, so what you could do is maybe you go back to someone that has a common interest, and then you just go through, or women that like Weight Watchers, and what you can do, guys, is you can go through and you can just look at their profiles and just see if you can find a connection with them. And if you do, then that's all you need is something that has a connection, and just say, hey, I noticed that you don't want to say Weight Watchers because, you know, unless you are struggling with your weight as well. Because the last thing you want, guys, is you don't want people to feel like they're going to be pitched. You know, they're not going to want to. They're not going to add you as a friend if they feel like you're going to be pitching them, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In fact, let me show this to you real quick. You look here. I've got. Let's see. I have got. I don't know if it says how many friend requests I have, but I've got hundreds of friend requests, you guys. And when I first got into this online marketing and I was using Facebook, I was accepting a ton of friend requests from anybody, okay? Let me tell you that the one thing that I've learned is that now that I'm much more specific on who I'm accepting as friends, I'm having much more better conversations. I'm having people, you know, that I'm able to talk to about my business, and I'm able to give them tips, people that I really truly connect with, and I'm able to find some amazing people to connect with. Why would I want to waste my time? Now, let me just give you an example of like a real, I don't, if anybody knows who this person is, I mean, if you look here, like for instance, this person here, I'm sure he's a very nice person, and I'm not out to bash anybody. And if you're watching this, Joe, I am so sorry. But you know, I got a friend request, let's say, from this person. I noticed that we have 192 mutual friends. So I clicked on his profile, right? Okay, so first thing I see is his profile photo. So the first thing I look at is his timeline photo. Okay, so I see that he's a networker. I see that he, you know, I kind of get an idea of what he's about here in regards to he's about freedom, making money online. I look at his picture. One thing that we recommend, guys, is we recommend having a picture that is, you know, I really recommend having a picture where you're smiling, where you look happy. I'm just curious, you know, who is he reaching out to? What kind of prospect is he reaching out to? Because he sent me the friend request. And so I'm looking at his timeline photo. I look at his photo. He's not really smiling. Donna, what do you think?
No, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be critical, right? But pleasant-looking fellow, you know, he's obviously, you know, middle-aged and older. And I do look to see how many followers he has. He's got 103 followers. So, you know, I don't know how many friends he has. He has that information. He doesn't share that. Oh, actually, he has almost 5,000. He's got almost 5,000 friends, but he's only being followed by 103. Okay. You know, and I'm just looking. I'm just kind of going, just trying to get an idea of what he's like. We're having a party. Okay, this is definitely about his business, right? Oh, here's another one. Reserve your spot. Turn $60 into multiple payments of $360. This is all about making money. Here we go. Here's another one all about making money. Okay, now he did share a video. Okay, but if you guys look, he's not getting a ton of engagement on his wall, is he? There's another one. It's all, oh, look at this. Hey, I just got a Facebook jail. Really? I wonder why. You know, I have a feeling that he, you know, and as much as I think he's a great guy, you know, do you think that I'm going to want to connect with somebody that just said he got out of Facebook jail? That kind of tells me that he likes to pitch his business a lot. I don't really know very much about this guy, right? I know that he is very much into it. He's all about pitching his business. And
Mm-hmm.
guys, this is why we have a business page. Whoa, send me another game request. Look at that. I don't know, guys. Is that an attractive post to you? So if I'm going down his wall and I look and I see nothing but business posts and then something like that, you know, I mean, the only reason why I would accept him, you know, is the only thing that would even make me look at his wall actually was because of the fact that I knew that we had a lot of similar friends. And I don't think I'm going to accept him as a friend right now. I don't, you know, if we were going to have a conversation, what would we have to talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I know that my product could probably help him, right? So if there's only so much time in the day, I'm going to focus a certain, you know, I want to talk to people that I know I can connect with. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So,
So
Michelle, would you delete his request, or you know how Facebook has it where you can uh, you know, say not now or something like that, or delete the request?
I haven't done any of that yet. I haven't
Okay.
done any of that yet. I don't know. Yeah, I probably
Okay.
will. I have several that I just know are not my target market.
Right.
You know, and so even though I've got hundreds of friend requests, I'm still reaching out to people, friend requesting them. Why? Because I know they are my ideal target market. Okay, so let's stay with the weight loss niche here for a second. I want to show you another really cool tool. Donna, I told you I was gonna share this.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really cool. Now, guys, I know that a lot of you are not using Twitter. Let me tell you. Oh my heck, there is. There is a ton of prospective business on Twitter, okay? We just started a Twitter account not very long ago, okay? And, you know, I'm pretty proud of the fact we have 363 followers because we're utilizing some of the methods that we are going to be teaching you in our courses. But let me tell you something that's really awesome is this search feature right up here where it says search Twitter. Guys, now one thing that we want to share with you that's in our training, you want to make sure you're consistent in your profiles for your social media channels, okay? And so that is something I think we can maybe share in our next week's training on how to make sure you do that effectively. But I want to share with you that this really cool tool, Search Twitter. So Search Twitter, you can actually like do a pound sign. You can actually search for hashtags, right? So network marketing, okay? So anybody that is using the hashtag network marketing, you know, you will find a lot of their posts, right? But what if I want to see people that might have posted something like, you know, Twitter is not just a hashtag social media site. It is also a site where people just put their thoughts. So I'm going to put quotes around this. You know, I feel so fat. Do you think anybody is saying anything about that? Well, okay. How about if you just go down?
Apparently so.
Now, a lot of them, you can't be specific in regards to, you know, you can't say women that are over 40 that said, I feel so fat, but a lot of them are, it looks like some of them are younger, but, you know, let's see, what would be a good search term we could use, Donna? Oh, here. Can you think of anything?
Yeah, it's good. Do menopause support.
Oh, or here, natural remedies
For hot flashes.
for hot flashes. Look at this. Now, what I love about Twitter search engine, guys, is that these are going to be the most up-to-date recent posts people have posted. So, you know, natural remedies for hot flashes. There you go. And it has a link, okay? So you cannot, and she only used the hashtag health and women, but I did a search for something that was in the actual tweet that she did. So you can actually click on that and learn more about it. 8 effective natural remedies for hot flashes. There you go. There's a link. 14 natural remedies for hot flashes.
Wow, that's cool. But that's a good point that you made, Michelle, is that with Twitter, um, these are right now, happening right now, because Twitter goes so fast. It's like a news ticker. It goes so fast. So I like that idea because it's not something, if you're going to a blog post or something like that, the little, you don't know the date that article was published or anything like that, or on Facebook, but Twitter is like instantaneous, and I like that.
Here, I hate my wrinkles. Wow, look at that. People in the anti-aging industry. Let's see. Here's a woman, all right, that said, I hate my wrinkles. I hate my wrinkles. I hate my wrinkles. You can be specific on Twitter on people that are typing those, and then what you can do is you can follow them. Maybe send them a tweet. You cannot direct message them though until they actually follow you back. But statistically, there's a lot of people. I think it's 10 or 20% of people will follow you back. It just depends. It depends. Some of them only use Twitter to, connect with, a small group of people that they associate with. But Twitter also though is a very large social media network.
Mm-hmm.
So those are two great ways, and what's awesome is that we're going to teach you ways on how to utilize your profile so that whenever you follow somebody, or you can favorite a comment that they made or something. I don't know if I would favorite somebody that was posting a negative comment, but maybe go to some of their other posts and favorite a couple of their posts that they have. And they're going to check you out. They're going to see what you do because they're going to look at your description. So if I went in, as the blog babes, and what would be a pain that we would target as the blog babes, Donna? I hate my blog.
Yeah. Or you're feeling frustrated or overwhelmed.
I hate my blog. Change is good sometimes. Personally, like the old, that's just me. I hate my blog. I hate my blog. I cannot. Oh, Donna, I hate my blog. I cannot wait to redo it. All right. Let's see. Well, she's young.
Just a little.
But you can go back. You can go down and you can just look real quick. Been trying to blog today, just want to start again, but I hate my blog. All right. She seems pretty frustrated, right? Fashion blogger, book reader. Well, I think I might follow her. Now, we have to be careful. You can only follow up, there's a certain percentage of people that you can follow as opposed to that can follow you back. And if you are following too many people, you don't have many people following you back, they're going to limit how many people you can follow. And there's a tool that we use, though, where we can actually unfollow people that are not providing value to us that we can unfollow so that we can add more people if we need to or what have you. Okay? All right, so I think that's enough for today. I hope you guys got some value out of it.
I'm sure that they did. I'm sure that they did. I mean, we are out of time, but just the Twitter search thing was really cool to me, Michelle. And then to know even that Facebook, their whole change is happening with their search also. Mm-hmm.
And we kind of also gave you we also gave you a gander on, what not to do, in regards to, people that, I gave you an example of somebody that probably I'm not going to accept as a friend just because that person is not my target audience, right? Now, that's because our business is different than, a lot of other people. Maybe a lot of people would accept them because they want, I don't know. All I know is that is something that we teach you is, if you're new to starting a business online, the first thing you want to do is connect with like-minded people, right? Because chances are you share the same pains, So with that said, guys, I think we're going to bid you adieu, and we will see you on the Tuesday training, which we're going to be giving you some blogging tips, and and we actually are getting more into how to marry the social media with blogging on our Tuesday trainings too, which is pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay, guys, well, we'll see you later. Cheers.
Adios.